Hola, mi nombre es Katie Mejía López. Estoy en el 5º grado. Yo vengo de Honduras.
Hi, my name is Katie Mejía Lopez. I'm in the 5th grade and I come from Honduras.
Y por el motivo que me vine a vivir a Norteamérica es por un mejor futuro.
The reason why I came to live in North America is to give myself an opportunity of a better future.
Que mi país no me daba y porque quiero cumplir mis sueños de ir al Army y ser un policía.
I also came because I am trying to realize my dream of going into the Army and becoming a police officer.
Me vine porque en Honduras hay muchos problemas y yo no pude estudiar.
I came because there are a lot of problems in Honduras and it became difficult for me to go to school.
Como yo siento que no me daban suficiente tiempo para mi educación.
I felt that I did not get the opportunity for the time I needed to educate myself in my country.
Y aquí aprendo cómo hacer matemáticas, estudios sociales, lectura y inglés, que es muy importante para mí, estudios.
Here I'm able to learn about math, social studies, reading, and English. This is very important for my studies.
También he participado en el grupo de cheerleading y danza en la escuela David Patterson para homecoming porque me gusta expresarme bailando.
I've also been able to participate in cheerleading and dance at my school at David Patterson and was able to participate in the homecoming because I love to express myself through dance.
Yo le doy gracias al distrito de Hempstead, al director Mr. Ross y a la asistente Miss Curran por haberme aceptado en esta escuela.
I would like to thank Principal Rush and Assistant Principal Miss Keller for allowing me to come to their school.
También le doy gracias a mis maestros Miss Turner y Miss David por haberme aceptado en sus clases y por enseñarme todo lo que saben.
I would also like to thank my teachers, Mrs. Turner and Mrs. David, for accepting me into their classrooms and for teaching me everything that they know and for helping me
y enseñar y ayudarme a lograr mis sueños en este país.
And for helping me realize the dreams that I have set for myself in this country.
Thank you.
We have some high school students, present students. One of my former students from 3rd grade, Brittany.
Hello, my name is Brittany and I'm a senior at Hempstead High School. It's going to be hard to type everything that we've heard all day, so I'll just speak from my heart and my experience. Before I start, I just want to say that we are not what you see on the media. We are so much more. The media loves to portray all the bad and all the negative that goes on Hempstead, but as you can see, there's a lot of positive. There's a lot of love, passion. There's just so much that's good that you're not going to hear a lot about. My high school experience is definitely an experience. My junior year, I attended Lopez for the first time. It's a technical career school. I went for child development. My first day, my bus came an hour late, and there were about 4 people on the bus. It was my first time in West Prairie and Lopez. I walked into my classroom, and they were already in the middle of a lesson. And in my first year class, I was the only African-American female, and the only African-American from Hempstead. So being late, it wasn't, you know, a good thing. Being from Hempstead wasn't the best, you know, because everybody has these perceptions or these preconceived thoughts of what they think people from Hempstead are like. It's not true. I was the first student of the quarter in my whole class. I'm the student ambassador. Every time they want somebody to speak about our class or speak about what we do in our class, they're like, well, Brittany, you can do it. Get Brittany. All my classmates, get Brittany. Brittany can speak. I have the highest GPA in my first year class. And when we first introduced each other in BOCES, my friends asked, well, where are you from? From Hempstead. Oh. Well, what is it like? It's great. What are you talking about? I don't see what you guys see on the news, you know? Some aspects, but I'll get to that later. I was contemplating saying this next part. Had to ask the Lord for some guidance. I was like, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, but it's time. You know, it's time. The board can be very political and not student-oriented. And this is coming from a student, okay? I've been to many board meetings, and a lot of the information that we wanted to know, it was not offered to us. We couldn't know that. Or we were denied speaking about certain things, and we had certain questions that could not be answered. And we became tired, we spoke out. Our transcripts couldn't be found, and these were for seniors from last year. There were no transcripts found, and it was too much. We could not do it. And although the district may not always be student-oriented, one thing I can say about Hempstead are we have amazing teachers. The reason why I decided to pursue child development is because of what I saw growing up. My second grade teacher, Ms. Brown Walker, amazing. Amazing. She inspired me. That was who I wanted to be, what I wanted to be, the example of what I wanted to be, when I wanted to be. She was great. Great. I met some amazing people along the way. Teachers are not what the board may think they are. They care so much about the children, so much. I haven't seen such love in a community, although people don't think that there is so much love in this community. The teachers give all their time to stay after school, speak to whoever they need to, and it's unexplainable. Teachers like Ms. Blackburn inspire me. She stays, she speaks to you about anything you need, like seriously everything. Teachers stay after school, math teachers, to show my amazing science teacher. What really inspired me to go into child development, well, to continue pursuing child development, was my pre-K teacher, Ms. Gideon. My second year program in child development, we had to do an internship at a daycare or a preschool, and I knew I had to go to Marshall. So I went to Marshall, and I'm now an intern at Ms. Gideon's class. And I'll never forget, one day, the children were eating breakfast, you know, socializing, not saying much, but they thought they were saying something. And I remember Ms. Gideon just looking around the classroom, she was like, you know, there's never a morning where I wake up and I don't want to be here. She was like, there's never a morning, I never wake up like, oh, I gotta go there. She said she loves what she does. And it's evident. It's evident in all the teachers that I've encountered. It's evident. You can see the love, you feel the compassion, and it's phenomenal. And I just want to say that I'm a product of the great that comes out of Hempstead High School. Not the good, the great. Because there are a lot of great students, but you don't get a chance to see that because of what are saying about in the news. I feel as though without our teachers, there would be no great students. And I don't feel that the board recognizes that a lot because They're trying to get rid of a lot of teachers, and they don't listen to the teachers. And the teachers are very important. There's no teachers, there's no students, there's no school, there's no district. So what's really important in our district? The politics or our students and our teachers? I just want to thank you for letting me speak. And yeah, my name is Brittany.
My name is Brittany Acevedo, and I am currently a senior at Hempstead High School. My dream is to attend Columbia University and become an immigration lawyer. I have recently been offered interviews at Harvard University, Brown University, and Duke. In the next 2 weeks, so wish me luck, everyone. I have lived in Hempstead for the majority of my life, and I'm happy to say that living here has shaped my character in a better way. Throughout my years living in this community, I have witnessed countless people refer to my community as if we were beneath them. It is as everyone else has an opinion on our community without even stepping foot inside of it. When they hear about Hempstead High School, some people automatically associate it with failure, but this is far from the truth. The majority of our students are not dropouts. We do not all skip classes, and we do not all engage in fights. In fact, many of the students at my school are on the honor roll and are planning to become doctors and lawyers. We are not what the media perceives us to be. We are better than this. Every time Hempstead is mentioned on the news, it's for something negative. What the news stations fail to inform the people about are the good things that the students in Hempstead do. Have you ever heard about Hempstead graduates that have gone on to attend Ivy League schools? Or have you heard about how Hempstead this week has been offering programs at the school hosted by representatives from the Bill Gates Scholarship? Of course not. Of course you haven't heard about this, because this is not what the media wants to report. It's not controversial enough. It's a shame that the media does not recognize the talent that many of the students in my school have. The majority of our students are hardworking and are constantly trying to improve their lives despite the challenges that they may face. Not only do we have students obtaining very high grades, but we also have students who are involved in countless extracurricular activities. These activities range from sports and clubs to volunteering in various community events. My classmates and I constantly strive to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. We refuse to live up to the low expectations that other people have for us. We have risen above this time and time again. I and many others refuse to become part of the so-called Hempstead statistic. We will not give the media the tools it needs to continue to scrutinize our community. Thank you.